Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And we're underway here in South Philly. Britton Covey now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Hurts now. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Working quickly here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll be facing 4th down. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He's got this complete to James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
On the move, headed right. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First down throw for Allen. He lets one fly deep downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Jackson now on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. They're going for this. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Big man run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's knocked free.
I love that effort, Kate. Look at it. Never giving up on the play. Over a 50-yard gain, and he punches it loose just in the nick of time. Instead of what was looking like a touchdown, now is a 1st and 10 for his offense.
He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Hits his tight end on the corner route. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
1st down, here's Lamar. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the 2nd half, You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play action now with Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We set it down, score him at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. They just get the play off. Escapes the pocket. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes out to the left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for the lack of trying.
That's caught for the first. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a commanding
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion right is Aguilar. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass out left finds Kohler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Henry running right. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Seventh play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. A first down carry. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. We're scoreless after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A first down carry for Henry. He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Oh, design run for their wideout. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Tylan Wallace.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Odafe Owe.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. And this play's still live. He faked the spike. Going to throw it. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Dallas Goedert as time expires in the first half.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll buy some time right. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Inside handoff, Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a 1st down. Jackson will throw again. And it's caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Back to throw now in his own end zone to Barkley on the check down. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring